was on the show. I have my differences, but business is business. You know what I mean? I get Amari doesn't want to do B2K, but you're leveraging B2K for all your opportunities. But at the same time, you're going around pissing people off. You pissed Timberland off. You pissed Swiss Beats off. They probably didn't tell you, but we know. The whole show was supposed to be 4-on-4, and Marcus Houston was on the show. I have my differences, but business is business. You know what I mean? Sometimes I respect people. They want to stand up and do the noble thing, right? I get it. But sometimes you can't pull a diva move talking about, well, if Marcus Houston is there, I'm not coming. Or you post messages talking about, I'm not performing R. Kelly songs anymore, but you're still performing R. Kelly songs.
Yeah, he definitely did bump at the end.
Boy, that didn't go too well. All year long, the past 2 years, from the verses from the dance, all that, right? Amari, humble yourself, go sit down, get a new manager, switch your whole swag up, get with a new team. You at the verses, you in your room. You ain't Michael Jackson. You can isolate yourself from everybody. You need to get your ass out there, be networking with everybody, and say hello and get you some features. You don't have a record deal. Chris Brown don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I brought Fizz out there to apologize politically, and it was good for Fizz. It was good for everybody. But we've been fucking each other's bitches. That ain't nothing new. That nigga feelings just hurt, so he broke the group up and went back to my cousin Chris Stokes. And then you leave. Why didn't you leave with us when we left? Wait till y'all see my documentary. Why didn't you leave like everything stayed together and they left Lou Pearlman and we went and they would have did no strings attached, but you ran off with the whole brand for the past 16 years and you still ain't hit a mark. You ain't on Justin Timberlake's level. You're not on Chris Brown's level. You know what I'm saying? But I love my brother. Him do good, but like enough is enough with the bullshit, my nigga. Just be like, yo, L, bro, you're not a vocalist. You're not a vocalist. So we wish you the best on your solo journey as you continue to look for a deal and put out some hot records. It's not I don't have anything to bash Amari because I understand Amari's point of view, but stop. Everybody in the music industry is looking at you. Like, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Get back in your group. Bro, get back in your fucking group. Did anybody go to the Millennium, the lap? Did anybody
I was at the last Millennium Tour. I was there.
Did you sat through 45 minutes of being bored?
I mean, I will say there was a good amount of his set that was very boring, and I did post that on Twitter. Especially after Bow Wow set got cut short and Omarion got longer time. What do you feel about his upcoming tell-all documentary? Because he said, he's about to drop some tea. So what do you feel about that?
And let's see if it comes out. Because as far as I'm concerned, I'm the only person that signed off, and his team still hasn't signed off for my stuff. So I mean, respect. I always try to keep the peace with everybody and keep the peace. But like, do me a favor. If niggas start pissing me off, it's gonna be hard for you to come outside. So leave Raz B alone. Stop fucking up the legacy, nigga, that I worked so hard to put. I tell you like this. I'm the only nigga with the B2K tag. Like I keep telling niggas, if I didn't buy the trademark and put in all 4 of our names, which is the noble thing to do, and find Gary Goodry from G Squared Events, there would be no Millennium Tour.
Okay, let's talk about the trademark.
There would be no Millennium Tour.
So legally, what can Omarion do legally with the B2K name, or what can he not?
25% so we can leverage it. The thing is, it's about we all keep the integrity. That's why we never replace them. We keep the integrity of the group.
Okay.
4. It's not 3, it's 4. We may step out and let's come out and celebrate him. We invite him, send invitations to him, but every time I send invitations or bring business opportunities, he turns them down. Well, his management turns him down. So I'm just like.
So are you willing to reconcile with Omarion? Because you guys have been going back and forth ever since.
Well, Omarion, listen, when I brought Fizz to the show in LA, right? He didn't even come out and say hi. You know what I'm saying? He sent your manager over. Like all that little Hollywood shit like that, like we ain't even really pressed, but we got something for that. You know what I'm saying? So as far as this documentary, we all have our own documentary. Well, we all have our own footage that was shot from that tour. There were some agreements that was possibly talked about being worked out, but they never got worked out. Then they go out, put the Zeus video out, try to put it out without nobody's signatures. Only 2 people signed off for the Zeus thing, me and Fizz. We took a small check because we knew it ain't going nowhere. And Boog wasn't gonna sign off on either because you trying to monetize on a B2K product where we all share perpetuity of it. It's not cool, bro. Not cool.
So why didn't you all join the second Millennium Tour?
Well, I'm pretty sure the way Amari negotiated his contract, where you get a chance to be on the next tour, right? Mm-hmm. That's all that was. But they don't even want to work with him anymore. Yeah, they do this date, this makeup date in 02. But let's see if Gary or the Urban Coalition, the Black Coalition tour company, let's see if they actually book him. Let's see if anybody books him. Because I'm getting calls that people don't even want to do shows with Cuz anymore. So I'm like, bro, check your management team, check your energy, bro, because you're pushing people away. You're pushing Travis Payne away, who did Michael Jackson. You're pushing all the greatest dancers who made Chris Brown and Usher and all these people dance. Like, bro, reset, come back, you know what I'm saying? I would suggest do a B2K album, you know, reconnect with the people, even if it was a single, then go back out as a solo artist. But you keep trying to do it out by yourself, and you ain't not a solo artist.
Yeah, so, I mean, he did have some success as a solo artist, so...
I mean, to y'all, not to
So wait, is everyone on board of doing a B2K reunion? Because Boog and Omarion really been at it.
I can't speak on none of that.
Okay.
You know, if it being God's will, we'll come back together. We'll see where everybody's pocket's looking like 2 years from now.
So how do you feel about people saying that a lot of the things that you and the other members are doing is for clout? How do you feel about that?
Me and the guys talk every day, so there's nothing but clout. You guys are just not in our world, so you don't know the stories. That's all. But how the fuck 3 of us leave Chris Stokes, but you stay with Chris Stokes?
I don't know.
And then you leave Chris Stokes. And then you go to Taz. Katrina Taz asks you, who manages Anderson .Paak and Janae Aoko, and she fired you. Man, get the fuck up out of here. I'm done. Talk to y'all later.
Hello.